So you want to start making videos online. Well, I am right now. I have been since January the 1st. Today is May 21st. And I'll just show you the numbers that I have so that it's a lot easier for everybody to understand. This is my Pinterest page. On Pinterest in this year alone, I've accumulated, if I'm touching it, meaning if I pin it, if I post it, 98,000 impressions. If we wanted to just find out, okay, your own pins, 44,000 impressions. Here's my Instagram. For whatever reason, I can only do in 90 days, but 47,000 impressions. I did this as like a paid post, but then, yeah, it's, oh, you also want to see YouTube. That's right, we're on YouTube right now. So 37,000 in this month alone. And I'll flip this around so that we can talk to each other. It's been fascinating. For the longest time, I've always been like, hey, you're such and such person. Maybe post this and that. And I took my advice this year, and if I'm understanding this correctly, this is a little bit more than 100,000 cumulative views, impressions. It's been on 100,000 screens. Now you're wondering, okay, YouTube, I at right now 12 subscribers. On Instagram I have 23 followers, and on Pinterest I have 3 followers. And it's so fascinating to me that in one year, 2024, I could sit there looking at my phone and wondering, like, man, is it really just push posts? And to be honest, I remember vividly this guy, his name is POV Husband. Just a run of the mill dude who just lives his life. He just posted stuff every day. And it got me thinking, because the same post button that I push is the same post button that guy pushes. And I know that the whole comparison thing, and I won't get too far into that, because, the gentleman's living his life and I'm living mine. But what it goes to show is, when the dream is there and the imagination is working, and you aren't swayed from the feeling that you get from imagining that thing, you get it. It's something that you get to experience. So having gotten to this point in the conversation, the simple thing for me to now tell you, because this is probably what you're all wondering, is how do you get 100,000 impressions with less than 30 followers in 90 days? Because if I'm thinking about this realistically, the biggest Pinterest posts that I've had have come within the last 90 days. The biggest Instagram post has come within the last 90 days. I just started TikTok, and I don't have any followers, maybe 2 or 3 followers. And I'm getting close to 1,000 impressions. It's so interesting to me. The way that this whole internet thing works. Again, I've been studying this internet thing for 6 years. I've met checkmarked people. I've met people with millions of views, millions of followers. Okay, right. You want to get an answer of sorts, right? You want to know if you can do it. Yeah, of course you can do it. I mean, you have Wi-Fi and a way to charge your device, then go ahead, start doing it. what I like doing is the hashtags. On YouTube, you can go on my YouTube channel, use the same hashtags. It's on one half knowing what I am. I'm a man with long hair with style. I'm often considered as a model, and I eat healthy, so just your type of way. On Instagram, I'm creating a smoothie, so hashtag coconut water, hashtag smoothie bowl. It's really, that simple. And I'm gonna tell you this. It's as simple as me saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go do it on the computer for myself." I'm gonna tell you too. Reason being is that the thought of me wanting other people's success and me wanting myself to have success, and then me telling you how to have success, those ideas came to me for free. So I'll hand them to you for free. Let's just say that this video happens to be the beginning, first video that you land on when you go on and you find your window. Just know one thing. It's as transparent as it can be, and as simple and as honest as it has ever been. To post on the internet, to get views, all of it. For me, it's the feeling of how easy it is, the feeling that I get to spread my creative tentacles out there, the feeling that other people can resonate with what I'm saying, the opportunity that people can hear the voice that I have. And it's been a whole journey in itself to get to this point. It's been a whole journey in itself to realize that I even have a voice worth listening to. I'm sitting here for documentation purposes in the home I grew up in, the home that I learned everything that I'm typing away or posting away. Everything I learned was on this bed, this room. I learned it myself. I taught myself. There wasn't a book. There wasn't a teacher. It was me watching YouTube, looking at what people do, being able to analyze, rationalize, discern, and develop a conclusion that made sense to me. So what's the point of this and what's the moral of this? It doesn't have to be a moral, but if I were to point in a direction, I'd say it's easy. All this is easy. You think you came here to have things be hard? I made this visual documentary because if the younger version of me had these ideas back then, and they're still with me today, I can only imagine what they mean. I make these videos today because there's a new story being told between my 2 ears. And in an honest sense, I don't have to document any of it. I could live a private life and have it be mine. But instead I choose to turn on the camera, push post, because in a simple sense, the internet's always listening. I have a particular way of going about the things and how I do them. And there's no reason for me to second guess myself or doubt any of it, because the feeling is worth it. This video, for example, I flipped the camera on, turned the mic on, and I pushed play. And here I am 10 minutes into the video. So yeah, this was meant to be kind of like a Mario going and completing the level kind of a thing. As in World 1, Stage 1. And then here on out, like, we go where we go kind of thing. So it'll be interesting for what the future holds, because as far as I know, it'll be easy. And it'll feel really good. So between now and then, you guys take care. All the best.